Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am exhausted out of my mind right now, and I want to sleep so bad. It's so hard staying up for these late games, and I'm gonna start not staying up for as many. Some days I will, other days I won't. So, sorry, a lot of those West Coast teams, Warriors, Lakers, Blazers. Sorry, I won't be seeing tons of your games, which sucks. I'll still see them though. I'll still see the earlier ones, and I'll stay up once in a while. Don't worry. But let's get through this, because I am wanting to go to bed, but I'm here. So let's go. Pistons, Hornets. Hornets came back at the very end. Pistons sucking like usual. I really just don't have much to say about that. Let's just go to the Nets and Celtics. This game, I'm trying to decide because what I want to say here. I guess we'll start off with just Kemba is just inconsistent. He had 11 points, 5 for 12. It looked like he was starting to get back to normal, but Kemba, it's just been really inconsistent this season, and it's hurt the Celtics so much, especially when he's taking shots in the clutch when they need a bucket. Kemba, when he's off his game, when he has one of those off nights like tonight, he can't be taking the last shots. He just can't. Give it to Tatum. He had 31, or at least Jaylen Brown. But Kemba, when he's what am I trying to say? When he's on the low, going down, do not let him take any shots in the clutch, I'm telling you. Marcus Smart's back. He had 19 off the bench. Whoops, that fell. Celtics lost. Let's go to the Nets. Landry Shamet came in, hit multiple threes. How many did he hit? He had... Where is he? Landry Shamet. 6 3-pointers, ended with 18 points, especially at the beginning. He had like 3 or 4 in a row. It's crazy. And Kyrie, 40 points. Harden, 22. Kyrie carried the team. Blake Griffin on the Nets is going to be interesting, because Blake Griffin has not been what you call good this season, with all due respect. But I think he will be a little bit better on the Nets, just because they have 3 other dudes that are better than him. And because look, on the Pistons, he was like the main focal point. Like everyone's just double teaming Blake, right? Because he's the only player they got to worry about. So maybe that's why he wasn't playing as well. But I guess we'll see when it comes to the Nets. But I do think he will play a little better. Obviously, he won't average what he averaged, but I think his percentage will be up. His consistency, all that will be a lot better. It's going to be fun to see, though. So I like Blake. All right, let's go Hawks Raptors. Tony Snell, 3 at the buzzer. Raptors choke at the end. They choke hard. They were up like, I don't even know how much they were up. They were up quite a bit though at the last 2 minutes, and they choke to the Hawks. Tony Snell just drained it. Let's see, how many did? Yeah, Trae Young had 37. He had a great game. Gallinari off the bench, 20. Let me just talk about the Raptors though. Let's see, how many did Tony Snell have actually? He had 6 points. One of those was a game winner. Shout out to him. Okay, the Raptors. The Raptors, man. The Raptors are struggling. They have not been good. I know a lot of people like to hype them up, like to say that they're still gonna be good. They're all this and all that, but let's be honest, they're not going to be good this season. If they make the playoffs, and that's a big if, they probably get bounced out in the first round. Let's be honest, just the way they're playing right now, they could turn it around. Still got a whole half of the season left. Chris Boucher playing good though, 29 points. Same with Norman Powell. Like I said before, Norman Powell either has 2 points in a game or he has like 40. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's averaging 18. So, yeah, I don't know where I was going with bringing that up, but let's go. Let's move on to Knicks. I didn't even want to watch this once I saw the score. I've watched all the Knicks games this year, almost all of them, and I just didn't even want to bother looking at this because we got killed. 134 to 101. It was over in the first quarter. It looked like it was a blowout in the first quarter. Let's see. Pelicans have been awful this season. They just got blown out by 30 to the Timberwolves. 8-29 now. The Timberwolves haven't been good. They've had 7 wins for so long, and now they got a win against the Pelicans by 30 points. Let's see. I'm trying to see if Cat and D'Lo were on the floor together. Cat was. Where is D'Angelo Russell? I know he's hurt, but like, why he hasn't been playing for a long time? What's up with that? Yeah. The Pelicans though got no spacing with Zion and Steven Adams, both great players on their own. If you like looking at the box score of the Pelicans, you wouldn't think they had an awful night. Although I guess their starters, besides Zion, no one had over 15 points, more than 13 points, except for Zion. He had 24. Bench looked like it played pretty good though. So guess you got that for you, Pelicans fans. Your bench looks nice. No, but it's just hard to see. I mean, hard to tell with the Pelicans. It really is. I don't understand a lot of the time why they lose. Let's go to the Suns and Blazers. The Blazers doing what they do, finding ways to lose when they have the game in the bag. And it hurts to say because I like the Blazers. I love Melo, obviously. I love Dame. But bro, it's so frustrating because they were up the whole game pretty much, and then the Suns came and beat them. They came and killed them at the end. Although the box score doesn't look like they killed them, but they did. They were up by a lot. Let's start off with the Suns. Booker, 35 points. Nice. So where's Chris Paul? There he is. Chris Paul makes every team he goes to better. It's crazy. Chris Paul's such a good player. I mean, with the Suns, their bench stepped up huge. Crowder, Sarge, Cameron Payne. I'm excited to see what DeAndre Ayton is like in his prime because he's gonna be good. Although he didn't necessarily, he only had 4 rebounds this game, but they won. Let's go to the Blazers. No defense, Blazers. Losing at the end of the game when they had it in the bag. Oh, they just went. Like I said before, dude, in previous videos, when the Blazers go cold, they go cold and they lose because they can't get stops. The only way they can win is if they outscore the other team. So they better hope they don't go cold, or they are taking an L, most likely. Dame, though, had 30. Melo had 13 off the bench. Simons, fresh off the dunk contest, win 10 points. You know what? Let's talk about, because the Clippers blowing out the Warriors right now. So that game's over. Let's talk about the AllStar Game just real quick. It was, I don't want to say boring, but I mean the dunk contest was definitely underwhelming. It was underwhelming. I mean, I couldn't do that on a 7-foot rim, but it was definitely still underwhelming. Just the dunk contest. I was expecting a lot better. Hopefully more big. I just don't get why big name players don't go in. I want to see some big name players get in the dunk contest. Zion, LeBron, bro, you got to do it once. Just once. One time. Next year, come on. Please, just do it one time. We want to see that. You don't even have to win. Don't even have to try that hard. Just do it. We all want to see that. It'll be so fun. I think if one star player steps up and does it, I think some others might follow. Because I think Zion even said that in an interview on the JJ Redick podcast. If LeBron did it, he'd do it. Or LeBron did it and he called him out, he'd do it. Something like that. 3-point contest, so it was fine. Curry at the end. No, AllStar Game, blowout. Kind of expected that. I mean, that's really it. I just hope more big name players come and do dunk contests, and I do like the All-Star Game though. It's became fun to watch again. Although this year it was a little bit boring because it was stacked. Team Durant didn't have their two best players. They're both out. Durant himself and Embiid. Yeah. I mean, what else can I say? I'm about to go to bed now. I'm exhausted. Hope you have a good night, good day, whatever. And I'm out.